Ron, this is, of course, alleged still, but that was a pretty detailed list of events from the attorney's office as to exactly what happened, exactly how they found it out.
Well, if these allegations are true, it is obviously extraordinary police work to pin this all together. It sounds like there was indeed some planning allegedly to stage this whole hoax. Now, we should just point out as a point of geographical reference, where Jussie Smollett lives just off the Chicago River in a neighborhood called Streeterville, which incidentally is just across the street from the NBC News Bureau. And the gentleman, apparently, according to this complaint you just heard the Assistant State's Attorney read, were dropped off by a cab just a few blocks away and then walked the rest of the way. When they were supposed to meet him around 2 o'clock in the early morning hours of January 29th, Jussie Smollett was not there. He apparently had gotten home from this trip from back east. He said he walked to a Walgreens first. He thought it was a 24-hour Walgreens. He wanted to get something to eat. Seeing that Walgreens was closed, he then went to the Subway sandwich shop, which is about a block and a half away, and then made his way back to his area where his apartment building is. Now, what's interesting, if this is, again, these allegations, these are just allegations, but if he wanted this attack, this alleged attack, to be captured on camera, he was too far south of the camera that is at that corner of New Street and Lower Water Street, right across the street from his building. That camera, you may have remembered those images that police released of those two shadowy figures that turned out to be these brothers who have who from America, born here in America, but with Nigerian descent. That was in fact them, both of them affiliated with this show Empire. They were on the east side of the street. Jussie's building is on the west side of the street, and this alleged attack took place south of that intersection near the stairway up to the next level. There's a street level above it where the cars and traffic go by, and so that's where he says this attack took place, but there are no cameras shooting that particular location. So I don't know if that was part of the strategy, if that was, if this in fact turns out to be true, that this was planned by this actor, but the attack itself was not seen on camera. And some of the things that I think we should also point out, we can now point out that he's been charged, is the two police officers who responded to the initial call found it somewhat unusual, given the jobs that they have, for an alleged victim to still be wearing a chemically stained shirt that he says the perpetrators threw on him, along with that rope. So that raised eyebrows from the very beginning. And then, of course, over the course of these 23 days, more and more red flags began to pop up about this narrative.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.